Howdy y'all. I've just come back from a family holiday through the American South, particularly Texas. Soon after arriving in one of the world's largest airports in Dallas-Fort Worth, I saw an elderly South Asian man with a henna-stained beard working as a security officer. Now I struck up a conversation and discover he's of Bangladeshi background, which is where my parents are from. Sharif was a taxi driver in New York, but like tens of thousands of others, decided to head south. The stories like his are almost why half the 10 fastest growing areas in the United States are in Texas. Most of the rest are in the South as well, as people flee expensive places like California or big cities like New York and Chicago. Sharif told me he's encouraging his friends living in Jackson Heights area of Queens, which is full of Pakistanis and Bangladeshis, to join him. And why wouldn't they? It's the chance to enjoy the Texas miracle, a booming economy fueled by laissez-faire economic policies and a maverick entrepreneurialism, suspicious of all government. Now, while the state is derided by, say, its northern sophisticates as retrograde, mindlessly individualist, and lacking even the pretense of a social safety net, ordinary citizens are still voting with their feet. On one level, the Texas model is simple: low taxes, pro-business policies, few regulations, and a minimal safety net. But what's tougher to emulate is the mindset, one born from its history as a standalone nation for a period, suspicious of Washington, steeped in the sort of self-reliant, maverick cowboy history. Then, of course, the discovery of oil and gas in the early part of the 20th century. But its success isn't as simple as it might seem. For example, strict lending laws allowed it to escape the worst of the housing and financial crisis. The state has managed to build a more diversified industries, areas such as tech and even renewable energy, not something you'd associate with Texas. Nor can you dismiss them as a bunch of rednecks. Houston elected a gay mayor way back in 2009. Now, author of the book Big, Hot, Right and Cheap, Erica Griedler, says that immigrants fit neatly into Texas because they share the ethos of self-reliance, hard work, and don't expect anything from government. Now, in my travels, cities like Dallas, the more liberal Austin, and Houston were full of immigrants, Asian, Indian, Arab, you name it. And the vast majority are thriving and wouldn't dream of returning to the north. Now, some aspects of Texas would be unacceptable in countries like Australia or Canada. The minimal safety net, for example, huge inequality, and relative disinterest in climate change just wouldn't wash locally. People would go nuts. But for a model of what can really bring out human potential and build prosperity, you can't go past it. Perhaps what the world needs more of right now in such troubled, conflicted times is just a little bit more of Texas. I'm Tanveer Ahmed. If you like this video, subscribe to Rebel Media.